Most likely written by King Solomon, or at least from his point of view, the book of Ecclesiastes is a constant reminder of the brevity of human life in the light of eternity.
In the first 6 chapters, we're told about several different vanities of life under the sun, including the vanity of vanities, the vanity of pleasure and work, the vanity of time and justice, the vanity of isolation, the vanity of religion, and the vanity of affluence.
In chapter 7, the teacher tells us, well, a lot of things. His words of wisdom include notions such as, who we are on the inside is much more important than the outside. We grow when things are tough. We should invite those we trust to lovingly speak into our lives, to point out things we might not want to hear. Knowing the end goal is crucial, and protect what you know is right.
He then states that we should accept the way God does things since we cannot straighten what he has made crooked. Sometimes God allows suffering, and it's through these struggles that we're given the opportunity to grow. Finally, he states that we should seek right standing with God, but rebukes us being righteous in our own eyes. He highlights the ever-present reality that there is no one on earth who does what is right and never sins. And once again, we're left thankful of the New Testament truth that only in Jesus we can be redeemed.
In chapter 8, we are then told of the importance of humbling ourselves to the authorities placed over our lives. In addition to this, though, we are shown that there will be times when we may be required to speak up to these people, and there is a godly way that this should be done.
The teacher also shows how good things often happen to bad people, and conversely, bad things happen to good people. Despite this, however, we are encouraged that obedience to God is crucial to a good life, and in the end, the path of the wicked will not finish well. Once again, we're encouraged to trust God and enjoy life knowing it's in His control.
The teacher begins chapter 9 by reminding us that the good, the bad, the wise, and the foolish all have an expiry date. He reminds us that we are all destined to die, and so he gives us a bucket list of things to aspire to in our time.
He teaches that God is good, and he invites us to go ahead and have some good times before our time is up. Eat good food, drink with a happy heart, responsibly of course, pursue godliness, find out what God has planned for you and be obedient to it, and of course, enjoy your spouse.
In chapter 10, the teacher highlights how it doesn't matter whether you're pretty, ugly, rich or smart. There's only 2 things in life you need to evaluate. There's a right way to walk, which is for the wise, and then there's the wrong way to walk, which is for the fool.
Wanting to emphasise the way of the wise, the teacher shows that wisdom is deciding there is something bigger than us, submitting to God, and walking in obedience. While the fool wanders through life exhausted by not knowing where he's going, the wise man knows his destination, knows what he's called to be, and works out a plan to get there.